These are the results of 1,000 electric boats and necklace boats. North were losing them, check the pose. A kid who refused to respect the doge wore spectacles with tape brains and a freckled nose. A corny looking white boy, scrawny and always ornery, cause I was always sick of Barney pulling sticking on me. And I might snap one day just like that. I decided to strike back and flatten every tire on the bike rack. My first day in junior high, this kid said it's you and I. 3 o'clock sharp this afternoon you die. I look at my watch, it was 1:20. I already gave you my lunch money, what more do you want from me? He said don't try to run from me, you'll just make it worse. My palms were sweaty and I started to shake at first. Something told me, try to fake a stomach ache, it works. I screamed, ow, my pain didn't feel like it could bust. Teacher, quit, I need a naked nose. What's the matter? I don't know, my leg, it hurts, leg. I thought you said it was a tummy. Oh, I mean it is, but I also got a bum knee. Mr. Mathis, the fun and games are over. And just for that done, you're gonna get some extra homework. But don't you wanna give me after school detention? Nah, that bully wants to beat your ass, and I'ma let him brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go, they keep playing my song. Brandon, way before my baby daughter Haley, I was harassed daily by this fat kid named D'Angelo Bailey, an 8th grader who acted obnoxious cause his father boxes. So every day he shoved me in the lockers. One day he came in the bathroom while I was pissing and had me in position to beat me into submission. He banged my head against a urinal until he broke my nose, soaked my clothes in blood, and grabbed me and choked my throat. I tried to plead and tell him we shouldn't beef, but he just wouldn't leave. He kept choking me and I couldn't breathe. He looked at me and said, "You're gonna die, honky." The police would walk in and started to help him and stomp me. I made him think they beat me to death, holding my breath for like 5 minutes before they finally left. Then I got up and went to the janitor's storage booth, kicked the door hinge loose and whipped out the 4-inch screws. Grabbed some sharp object, booms and 4 and 2s. This is bull. Every time you took my urine juice, or stole my seat in the lunchroom and drank my chocolate milk. Every time you tip my tray and drop and spill. I'm getting you back, bully, now, once and for good. I caught the boomstick back and swung hard as I could, and beat him over the head with it till I broke the wood. Knocked him down, stood on his chest with 1 foot. Made it home later that same day. Started reading the comic and suddenly everything became gray. I couldn't even see what I was trying to read. I went deaf and my left ear started to bleed. My mother started screaming, "Why you on drugs? Look at you, you're getting blood all over my rug." She beat me over the head with a remote control, opened a hole and my whole brain fell out my skull. I picked it up and screamed, "Look, bitch, what have you done? Oh my god, I'm sorry, son, shut up, you cunt." I said, fuck it, took it and stuck it back up in my head, then I sewed it shut and put a couple of screws in my neck. Brain damage, ever since the day I was born. Drugs are what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go they keep playing my song. Brain damage, ever since the day I was born. Drugs are what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go they keep playing my song. Brain damage. It's brain damage. I got brain damage. It's brain damage. It's probably brain damage. It's brain damage. Brain damage. I got brain damage.